The mango, the king of fruits, is well known for its delicious taste, excellent flavor and fragrance. The mango tree is hardy, withstands harsh climate, and produces fruits year after year. A well-maintained mango orchard gives a good yield and proves economical. Once established, the orchard requires minimum care and grows into a profitable activity. There are more than 1,000 varieties of mango available in India, but very few are grown on a commercial scale. The size and the quality of the fruit from naturally growing trees is decidedly inferior. To improve the quality, it is necessary to adopt vegetative propagation and scientific methods of cultivation.
गावरान आंबा लागवडीपासून आपल्याला कमी दर्जाची फळे मिळतात आणि अशी बागायत ही किफायतशीर होऊ शकत नाही. किफायतशीर बागायतीसाठी कलमी रोपांची लागवड हा खात्रीशीर उपाय आहे आणि त्यासाठी कलम करणं हा एक पर्याय आहे.
To grow superior quality mangoes, grafting is the ideal method. Grafting can be done in several ways. Stone grafting, softwood grafting, in-arching, and side grafting are some of the popular methods. First, select fresh, heavy mango stones and soak them in water. Remove the floating stones because lighter ones do not germinate. Scrub the stones thoroughly to remove residual pulp. Prepare a solution of copper oxychloride. Immerse the stones in this solution for about 10 minutes to protect the seedlings from fungal diseases. For treating 100 mango stones, add 10 grams of copper oxychloride in 20 liters of water. Then dry the stones. Apply 15 grams of 1% mercury compound to treat 100 mango stones to prevent soil-borne diseases. Seedlings raised from such stones are used as rootstock and are grafted with the superior variety scion. Rootstock can be raised either in polythene bags or on raised beds. An ideal bed is 1 meter in width, 3 meters in length, and 20 centimeters in height. Spread 10 kilograms of farmyard manure on the raised bed. Add 200 grams of insecticide wherever necessary and mix the manure thoroughly. While raising rootstock in polythene bags, run the soil through a sieve to remove clods. Mix fine light soil with farmyard manure in 3:1 proportion. Add insecticide. Make sure that the soil is neither acidic nor alkaline. If the soil is sticky, take 2 measures of soil, 1 measure of fine sand and 1 measure of farmyard manure. If adequate quantity of farmyard manure is not available, add decomposed leaves. Mix thoroughly. While sowing, keep the stone erect in a half-filled polythene bag with the growing portion pointing to the top. Fill the bag further with soil mixture, leaving 1 centimeter space at the top. Ensure that the mango stone is not placed too deeply. By placing the mango stone erect, the root gets the support of the stone and is not damaged when the seedling is pulled out. While raising seedlings on the bed, sow the mango stones in a straight line 15 centimeters apart across the length of the bed. Ensure that there is 15 centimeters distance between 2 rows. Cover the stone with soil. Water the bed immediately using a rose head can. Copper-colored shoots emerge after 2 to 3 weeks. This copper color remains for a week. This is the right time for stone grafting. Why is stone grafting necessary? Why not plant good quality seeds instead? Seedlings grown directly by sowing good quality mango stones do not transmit all the desired characteristics of the mother tree. For grafting, select a 15 centimeter long terminal shoot known as the scion. The scion should have dark green leaves with a swollen bud at the tip. 8 days before the separation of the scion from the mother tree, defoliate it, leaving only a portion of the petiole. This helps in activating the dormant buds and storing the food material in the scion stick. On the day of grafting, separate the scion from the mother tree using a seccator. While stone grafting, uproot the seedlings from the seed bed and dip it in fungicide solution for 5 to 10 minutes to avoid fungal diseases. For grafting, cut the base of the scion into a wedge shape about 3 centimeters long. Cut the stalk 6 to 10 centimeters above the stone using a sharp knife. Make a vertical split down the center of the stalk about 3 centimeters long. Now, insert the wedge-shaped scion into the vertical split on the rootstock. Ensure that at least one side of the scion is aligned with the stalk. Wrap the grafted portion tightly using a polythene strip. This provides a firm joint and prevents air gaps. Fill half of the polythene bag with fine soil with a leaf litter at the base. Keep the grafted plant in the polythene bag and fill it further with fine soil. Keep the grafted plant under shade for about 3 weeks. The sprouting of leaves is a sign of successful grafting. Humid conditions are necessary to prevent moisture loss from the scion till the time it unites with the stalk. Stone grafting is carried out in the monsoon, whereas softwood grafting can be done after 2 to 3 months once a new vegetative flush has emerged. Cut the stem 5 to 6 centimeters above the green leaves. Place the scion in an upright position. Wrap the graft firmly. Follow the grafting procedure similar to that adopted in stone grafting. The scion bud sprouts up within 15 to 20 days. Ensure that the grafts are given adequate shade. As the new shoots begin to grow, reduce the shade gradually. Water each graft separately without spilling any water on the union. Plant protection is a crucial part of maintenance. Keep a regular watch for pests and diseases. Remove shoots emerging on the rootstock to ensure a vigorous growth of the scion. In low rainfall areas where the survival rate of grafts is often poor, in situ grafting is recommended. Dig a pit measuring 1 cubic meter. Fill the pit with soil mixture. To ensure the survival of at least one plant, sow 3 stones in the pit, 6 inches apart, in the shape of a triangle. Provide sufficient water to ensure germination. In situ grafting begins 8 to 9 months after germination and is performed on any one of the plants which shows vigorous growth. Cut the stem 6 to 8 centimeters above the point where the green leaves end and copper-colored leaves begin. Follow the same procedure as adopted in softwood grafting. In situ grafting is usually done at a point about 60 centimeters above the ground. Therefore, it is essential to support the stem against gusty winds. This in situ grafting is nothing but softwood grafting in the field. If one grafting fails, the other surviving plant can be used for fresh grafting. Where mango orchards are grown in slopy areas, the plant needs extra support. This may be provided by bringing into use an adjacent plant. These plants are united about 1 year after the graft has taken firm hold. This technique is called in-arching. In-arching can be performed between grafted and non-grafted seedlings. For in-arching, use a knife to mark a 4 centimeter length on the main stem of both the plants. Slice the thin bark of both the plants partially. This sliced portion must be fine and smooth so that no air gap remains when the 2 sliced portions are matched together. Wrap the graft using a polythene strip. Growth of the bark and formation of extra tissue seals the 2 stems. This is an indication of a successful union. This process takes 2 to 3 months. Cut the top portion of the rootstock 3 centimeters above the grafted portion. The 2-root system gives additional support and nutrition to the grafted plant. To convert an old, uneconomical tree into a new variety, side grafting is an ideal technique. For this, cut the bark with a chisel in the shape of a T without damaging the wood. Both the incisions of the T mark should be 5 centimeters long. Remove a small portion of the bark above the T and gently lift the bark from the top. Select 2 scion sticks which have a swollen bud at the tip. Seal the joints with semi-solid gum prepared from resin and wax to prevent an air gap and to provide support. Take a piece of cloth dipped in a solution of resin and wax and stick it on a grafted portion. Wrap a wet gunny cloth around it and tie it firmly. Apply cow dung around the area to keep away insects. The spot chosen for grafting should be 70 to 80 centimeters above the ground and in the opposite direction of the wind. Within 3 to 4 months, the graft starts growing. Once the graft has taken firm root, cut the trunk of the old tree 6 to 8 centimeters above the union. Take care that the union is not disturbed while cutting. Remember, a good grafting technique helps you to establish a successful orchard and reap the fruit of your labor.